just got finished studying this chapter that I'm going to share with you guys. And it's just so powerful, man. It's just so good. It's so fucking true. Oh, I'm Michael Botts. I'm the international best-selling author of this book. We've been going through each chapter every day. On the back is a brilliant explanation. I highly recommend this book, and I highly recommend chapter 8. Oh, you're going to hate this. You are going to hate this. Don't hate me. Hate that you hate this. Okay? I literally should just read the chapter to you. No, you have to buy this book. It's so good, man. Oh, and it's just striking me. There's so many good things in this. I'm going to really take my time, and I'm going to go slow. And it might take us 3 days to get through this chapter, because if you get what this chapter is saying, peace and joy will be yours the rest of your life. That's a powerful statement, but I promise you it's true. I'm going to just read this first couple chapters. Be patient. It's worth it. We've all heard someone say, they said I couldn't do it. They said I was stupid. They told me I was a failure and I would always be a failure. Who is this mysterious they? According to these quotes, there's some entire legion of people rooting against us. Perhaps the group of they isn't as populous as we thought. Who is your they that you've let have all this leverage on you? Oh, they say I can't sing. Oh, they said I was fat. Oh, they. Listen to this next one. The definition of they is all people. Many people, people in general. When we hear they said I could never make it, we get this picture of a huge crowd or a mob yelling and screaming. If you're not famous or running for office, this is probably not true. But for the rest of us, we probably don't have a they focused on our demise. Think about, they said it once. Like in one of the other chapters I talk about, the coach said, the athlete ahead of you, I was playing college football. And there's a great story in there. I'm not going to give the whole story now. But one of the things he said that marked my soul was, he said, the athlete ahead of you is head and shoulders a better athlete than you. The guy ahead of you is head and shoulders a better athlete than you. Ooh, that struck me. I was like, that hurts. Was it true? I don't know. Well, read the story and find out what happens. But for someone to say that, now I get to choose what I do with that. He's a they. They said the guy ahead of me was head and shoulders a better athlete than me. So now I can take that and I can just wallow in that like a pig and just wallow in this one coach said this. Or I could remember it's not a they, it's one person, and his opinion is great, but it doesn't make it factually true. What happens if we have one or two people who say something to us that is not uplifting? Perhaps they said it multiple times. And we let the haunting question, am I enough, grab hold of these negative words. Now here's what's interesting. We embrace this story and it becomes a security blanket. Oh, you're going to hate this. We're going to start hating this. It becomes a security blanket we use to stay average and never go for the big. I call it your pain story. We can all find a they that keeps us from going for the big. We can all find the little pain story, and I shouldn't use the word little. Here's the thing. I get that it sucked. I get that it hurt. I mean, the story that I talk about in this chapter is horrific. There's a woman in here, an Asian woman I talk about, and she was actually trafficked, like was human trafficking. She was one of the people in it, and she talks about this story. And in the chapter, I talk about a conversation her and I had that was life altering. And it wasn't a fun, kind, gentle conversation. So let me preface this before you start hating me already. I get that whatever happened to you sucked. I may not know how bad it was because it didn't happen to me. If you weren't human trafficked, then it's probably, something else. But it was terrible. It was tragic. It hurt. It hurt, and it left scars, and it left you wounded. And I get that. I'm not belittling. I'm not diminishing. I'm not undermining the pain that you've been through. But what I won't do is I won't let you lay there in it and fucking let it be your security blanket for not being the most beautiful, bright, brilliant, amazing you that could be on the planet. This chapter's so powerful, man. Oh. I forgot how awesome this book was until I started to go through it again. Emma Enough had convinced me that, well, your book is average, it's okay, it might help a few people. That is not true at all. As I go through this book, I'm like, oh my God, that is so powerful. I needed it for me. I wrote this to my future self, and now here I'm reading it and having life-altering moments. You're not going to like what you're about to read, I wrote. You need to proceed with caution. Be careful not to close up or close off as we talk about this. Transformation is about to happen, and the average you, the small you, the am I enough you is getting very uncomfortable. So as we go through this chapter, am I enough's going to be like, hey, this guy, he doesn't know what he's talking about. He doesn't know what I've been through. How dare he say that? This guy's an asshole. He's selfish, bitter. I hate this guy, and click it off. You could do that, but you're going to miss out. You could not get this book because of this video because you're like, I hate what he said. Or you could hear me. Your pain is not what makes you special. Something I've said, I didn't write it in the book because it's kind of an evolution I had afterwards. The story you're telling is the story you're living. So if you continuously talk about the story, man, I got divorced, we sprinted through $6 million, I don't have any money now. You could tell that story, and you could keep telling that story. And guess what? You're just living that story. It's going to continuously show up. You're going to prove that story right with every part of your life. Oh, I can't lose the weight. I lost the weight and I gained it back. Oh, I'm so this, I'm so that. You could keep telling that story. You absolutely, positively have permission to tell that story. And I'm sorry that happened to you. And it sucks. But that is not what makes you special. What makes you special, what the pizzazz in you, the umph, is that you're still here, alive and thriving, and have proceeded past that. Just letting that soak in. Your pain does not make you special. And if you keep telling that story, you're missing out. You keep telling that story, and we, the world, are missing out on your beautiful, bright brilliance that we need. We need you to write that song. We need you to start that business. We need you to be that mom and that dad. We need you in your bright, beautiful brilliance. But you continue to be wrapped in the security blanket of your story and feeling sorry for yourself and wallowing in it. And you have permission to do that. It was terrible. I'm sorry it happened to you. But you need to wake the fuck up and realize how awesome you are. And you need to get out of your chair. You need to get off the phone scrolling and go and be your beautiful, brilliant, amazing self. Wow, that's pretty harsh, Michael. Lots of F word in here today. That's because as I read this, I feel so passionate about how we are missing out on you, the brilliant, amazing you. And it makes me sad for you because you have so much more to offer the world. But you're laying there in your pain story so comfortable, you can't even see or hear what I'm saying. Oh, can you feel how I feel about this? Oh, come on. That's enough for today. I mean, I have so much more to say about this, and there's a whole bunch more. There's a whole bunch more to say about here. At one point in this, we talk about, there's a great thing in here that says breaking up with your pain story. Maybe we'll get into that tomorrow. But I'm not going to sprint through this because I'm hoping that you get this book, you read this chapter, and this is I'm hoping this wakes you up. You just get this book and read chapter 8 and watch what happens to your life. Now you're going to hate it and you're going to throw it back down and you want to put this book in the fire and return it and get your money back and leave me some kind of "you're an asshole" review. But think about, why does it stir you like this? Why are you so mad about what I'm saying? Why are you so wrapped in your pain story that you cannot hear what I'm saying? Is it because it's true? Your pain does not make you special. I love you. I care about you. Stay alive.